Okay.
Yeah, so what was the inception of all this? Like, who came up with the idea?
This came up because we went on a backpacking trip and decided, well, we knew we were going to have kids, and we decided I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. So we thought we'd start an online business, which quickly grew to a retail location, a brick and mortar place, and we've just continued to grow since then.
Don't you think for your business that this is a very tactile business?
It's an extremely tactile business. Everybody likes to touch and feel and get in a sleeping bag, and we custom fit people for their sleeping or their backpacks. And everybody should have that. They're going to have a more enjoyable trip when they have stuff that fits.
Is there a large market for this online? It would seem like there wouldn't be. Like, I mean, I would think, like, if I see the Yeti and I play with it and I got it, then I could order it online. But, you know, you're here and you buy it here. But is it one of those markets that the online market isn't as big as the actual retail market? Or do you know if it's...
I honestly
It just seems like it wouldn't be.
No, I feel like the outdoor community gets the buy local and the shop small.
Yeah, on top of the very nature of just needing to touch and feel and see.
Yep.
There's also that component too. There's the whole ideological, like, I care about the local businesses and the shops.
Exactly. And I feel like there's a lot of them in the outdoor community that feel that way. So if you're honest and you give people good products, good prices, and they can get information, when people come in here, they're going to meet people that have the same ideas that they do and the same love of the outdoors. So it creates a community right inside of Gear for Adventure.
So the community aspect of this is a big, big deal.
Big.
And now explain that, like, so when you first started, were you part of a community locally?
When we first started, because we were online only, we weren't as much of a community. When we moved from our house and got a little warehouse space that had a little retail storefront, we quickly became part of the community. And to be honest, this is what we prefer, is the brick and mortar side of it. We love talking to people. We love hearing about their adventures, where they're headed to, what their past experiences have been. It's great to get the feedback from them.
It's a very passionate industry.
Absolutely.
And those industries need community.
Yep.
You know?
I totally agree with you on that.
You're not selling a widget.
Right.
It's just something that people deeply care about. And I'm talking too much, but your business, this is a business that really is so much a necessity now for our lives.
People need to get away. They need to put the phone away, put the fast forwarding of life, stop it, take a pause, get outdoors, and kind of get back to basics. Yep.
And you can't lose that. And it's so important for kids too.
It is. It slows them down, and it allows them to focus better all around, and it gives them the exercise they need. It's so important to get the kids outside, and I mean, find a creek. Kids will play by a creek for hours. It's the best playmate they can have is water. It's
all I did. Let's talk about more with the community, and you guys do like events and outreach, right? Do you host kayaking trips or anything like that?
Yeah, we take people out snowshoeing in the wintertime. We have scout groups come in to the shop, and we go over different safety features of a lot of the products, or just like why you would buy a down bag instead of a synthetic, or vice versa, or why wool is good in the winter and in the summer. So we definitely have a lot of the scouts that come in and they trust us, and we help them out.
Awesome. And then do you host hikes or kayak? Yeah.
Right now we currently are just doing hikes. We're gonna do maybe just 3 or 4 over the summer, and then in the wintertime we do snowshoeing, and then we rent cross-country skis, so people go out and enjoy cross-country skiing, and then they rent kayaks from us. We currently don't do kayak trips, but people rent them all the time, and I love to hear their stories about how much fun they had. We just opened a new shop. It's 3906 Maple Road, right next to Premier Gourmet, or Premier Liquor, both, just by Niagara Falls Boulevard. We got to do that because of our great community here. We got just great customers, and we've really built a nice brand and the trust. So we're happy. We're proud to be part of the North Towns and the South Towns, and we can't wait to create a good community atmosphere in the new store too. Buffalo Spree has named us Best of Western New York for outdoor stores 2 years in a row, and then we were an Art Voice winner also a couple years before that. So we're a trusted, known name in Western New York. Yeah, my husband and I started it, and then if you go online, you can see our daughter, who we need to update pictures. She's 13 now. She is no longer 6, but she's been a very integral part. Our kid has learned how to talk to adults because of this store. She cashes people out. She's been cashing people out since she was like 4. So it's always fun when she comes in and gives us a hand around here.
So a true mom and pop family run business. Yep.
We do have brands that are hard to find in Western New York. Brands like Patagonia, brands like Cool Apparel, Osprey backpacks, which are some of the top backpacks in the outdoor world. I think anybody that has been hiking has heard of Osprey packs. And then we have some great companies that really strive to make their stuff in the U.S., like MSR and Thermarest and Seal Line and Platypus, which is important to us. We like to find the brands that still make stuff here if we can. So that's a lot of our big brands.